I am in Janesville, Minnesota. Let me show you a map real quick first. And then population history. As I wait for this traffic, let me give you the median age. It's 38. 51% male, 49% female. There's another car coming. So let me give you the ethnic breakdown. 94% white, 2% black, 2% Hispanic. Remaining is mixed race. I saw something coming into town on this road. That's why I wanted to use this road to come in. And yeah, look here. Is this an original Dairy Queen? Yeah, and this is an actual Dairy Queen. That is a Dairy Queen menu. I still go to Dairy Queens to this day. They don't look like this anymore, or you rarely see them. This is a Dairy Queen from when we were kids, most of us. I'd love to see that neon lit up at night. That is awesome, isn't it? Well, let's go take a look at this downtown. It's right here. Yeah, so right as you head into downtown, you see their really robust fire department for a town of 2,500 people. And across the street from it is an old Carnegie Library. This was built in 1912. Yeah. One of the town's treasures. Janesville Municipal Power Plant. Interesting. You know, it's pretty early in the morning. It's not even 9 a.m. yet. And there's already a hustle and bustle in this downtown. A lot of people. A lot of cars. Some interesting architecture here, that's for sure. Let's see, let me pull over here. Let this guy get past me and we can get a look at this building. Across the way here, we've got some oddities. Huge locomotive. We've got to get out and take a look at that, don't we? Wow. It's not in good condition. You can see it's rusting. It's almost more like an art piece. And they just happen to use a locomotive. Couple other things here. I'm thinking this must be some kind of steel worker here. Hope he doesn't mind me showing all you guys his stuff or her stuff. You never know. Yeah, I've got some interesting looking pieces here. It's almost like a little museum. Maybe it is. I don't know. There's no sign that says it is. But this is something very eccentric, right out of places like rural Texas or even South Central California. It's the kind of thing you see there all the time. Yeah, this looks like something out of Mad Max right here, doesn't it? Sorta, kinda. Badlands. Well, let's take another drive through downtown. And let me give you the numbers real quick. Median household income, $71,120 a year. $13.87 a week. Yeah, the good people of Janesville make pretty good money. Poverty, check this out, 4.2 overall. 5% for school-age children, 8% for folks 65 and older. Yeah, very low poverty. And keep in mind, the cost of living is lower than the national cost of living. 93, 7% lower than the U.S. overall. Housing's an 82. Healthcare, it's 111. That's pretty high. Really amazing numbers for this town. This town was settled in 1856. It was named after a Mrs. Jane Sprague. She was one of the first settlers here. Town named in her honor, Janesville. Beautiful houses everywhere. Check the crime. Last year, 6 incidents per 1,000 people. Compares to 23 for the U.S. That's 16 crimes total in this town last year. 2,500 people. Wow. Very, very low crime. Let me give you a look at a typical street here. And let me give you median home value. $194,400. Woo! You know, I show you guys a lot of small towns across the U.S. While that's not a tremendous amount of money for a house anymore, that's pretty expensive for a small town. Yeah, they seem to be doing quite well here. And the housing is reflecting it. Here's another look at a street in town. Well, out here on the edge of town, they do have a Dollar General. So with that, I got a lot to show you guys today in this video, that is to say. So let's head to the next town. Well, I think we would all agree that that is a magnificent old house. Needs a little TLC, but it is a beauty. I am in Waterville, Minnesota. How about a map real quick? And here is the population history. 2010 was peak population, 1868. Last census, 1750. Yeah, I lost a few people here. Well, downtown is straight ahead. So let's go take a look. Median age here is 45. The U.S. is 39, so a little bit older town. 50% of the town is male, 50% female. There you go, perfect mix. Let me give you the ethnic breakdown real quick. 87% white, 7% Hispanic, 1% black, 1% Native American. Rest is mixed race. Alright. We'll head into this town, take a closer look, but I'm already seeing something. I'm thinking I better go out and get a closer look. Well, it looks like a war memorial. It's quite a picture, isn't it? That's very American looking, all of this. Anyway, let's see what this is. It's beautiful, isn't it? Well, let's see, I'm back in the car. Let me give you the numbers of the town real quick, and then we'll start exploring. Median household income, $67,721 a year. It's $1,300 a week. Poverty 11.6 overall. School-aged children 22%. That's a bit high. 65 and older 8%. Yeah, that's a good number. That's low. Cost of living is a 91. 9% lower than the U.S. as a whole. Housing's a 75. Healthcare, again, 111. And well, I'll give you crime and median home value when I'm out and about. But I'll give you those numbers real quick so you can formulate your thoughts as to what you think of the town. Downtown is right up here. I believe, yeah, there's City Hall. Downtown is right here. Okay. A little quaint downtown, it looks like. I'm going to pull up, or I'm going to pull through though, because this is called Waterville, and I'm seeing water straight ahead. Must be the reason for the name. By the way, this town is named after the Waterville in Maine. Well, how about that? Post office. Boy, I'm just finding everything right off the bat. Looks like a lot of housing along the lake here. Let's go over there and take a look. Well, there is a tremendous amount of RVs here. Yeah, they are right on this lake. Let's see if I can get you a look this way. It's pretty nice, huh? I could spend a summer or two in a place like this. What do you guys think? I bet there's quite a social scene here in the evenings. This is the kind of place where the people who go to Yuma, Arizona for the winter, this is where they come for the summer, isn't it? Am I right? Someone let us know if that's true. Well, let's go back into that downtown. Looks like they've got some pretty awesome old buildings here. Look at that one right there. Joseph, does that say Capoon? It's boarded up on the top floor. Check out this corner room, corner bar. I bet a lot of those RV residents spend time there a few evenings of the week. True Value Hardware. Very much an all-American downtown. Small town downtown, that is. Crime here is pretty good, by the way. One incident per 1,000 people last year. That compares to 23 for the U.S. They had 2 crimes total here last year. That is one of the lowest crime rates we've ever seen, guys. Whitewater Creek Grain and Feed. Yeah, I love it. Ooh, boy, there's some wind kicking up all of a sudden. Don't discount this Minnesota weather yet. It could turn bad pretty quickly. Let's hope not, though. Well, anyway, here is median home value. $216,700. Ooh, that's pretty high. Yeah. Oh, check it out. Nice little mural. Phillips 66. Waterville Fire Department. Get a look at this beautiful old church. Episcopal church, it says. Looks like Carpenter Gothic, doesn't it? It's got those lancel windows. But it's made of wood. It's a beautiful building. There's the cross. Yeah, I had to rush up here real quick because check it out. That's right. Cat sighting. He's giving us a look. We're looking at you, fella. You're going to be famous. Another beautiful Minnesota town. So, I'm going to keep it moving, guys. Let's head to the next one. I'm entering Morristown, Minnesota. Let's take a look at a map, shall we? And here is population history. Peak population 2010, 987. Last census, 949. Yeah, not a lot going on there. It's just a shade less than 1,000 people, let's just say, here in town. Median age is 42, 52% male, 48% female. Alright, get that spit out. As I make my way towards the downtown, let's do ethnic breakdown real quick first. 87% white, 7% Asian, 4% Hispanic. What's left over is mixed race or other. The town calls itself Heaven on Earth. Yeah, just thought I'd let you know that. Okay, as I drive towards the downtown, I'm farther out than I thought. Let me give you some of the other numbers. Median household income, $74,479 a year. It's $1,432 a week. Pretty good money. Cost of living is pretty low, 91. Housing's a 77. Healthcare a 111. I'm getting closer to downtown. So here's poverty, 10.7 overall. School-aged children, 20%. 65 and older, 8%. All right, now I'll give you crime and median home value as I'm out and about. Yeah, it looks like we're finally here in downtown. Looks like if I take a right here, I'll be heading that way. Yep, here it is. And got some big truck on my rear already, so I'm going to pull over. Let him pass. Check out Archie's Bar. Yeah, I want to see that. Looks like the place in town to hang out. Yeah, it's not a lot here. Less than 1,000 people here, though. I guess that makes sense. Very small downtown. Old Town Tavern. Well, another bar. Let me give you crime. Last year, 24 incidents per 1,000 people. Compares to 23 for the U.S. Yeah, crime here is a tad high, especially compared to the last two towns. These beautiful old classics that are for sale, in case you would be interested. Wow. Looks like two of the same model. I don't even know what that is. You guys are going to have to help me out with that. Now, let me get the camera straightened out on them. Let's go take a look at the inside of them. What are these things? American. I'm trying to get you a look at the inside of it. Wow. two of the same vehicle. Could get you one out of them. I wonder if we can open the door. Can! Alright. Cool. Let's see if we can open the door on the other one too. This one's pretty rusted. Yeah, we can. It just says American. I mean, I know my cars a little bit, but I don't know what this is. I'm sure somebody does, though. The floorboard is pretty rusted out, isn't it? Still, these would look amazing restored. That's what I'm thinking. I'm at the Morristown feed mill. This was built in 1855. It was originally a sawmill, but it was converted into a grain mill later on, and of course it is on the National Register. Yeah, as you can see there. I don't know if we can see inside or not. A little bit. Give you a look-see at the interior. I had read that there is a school, an old schoolhouse built in 1870 right next to it, and it is right here. It wasn't built here, it was moved later. It was built somewhere else, that is to say, and moved here. It's real nice here, though. A little spot to picnic on the side of the river here. Let's get a look. Oh, wow. How about that? That is so cool. They have it running. Powered by river. There you go. This is quite beautiful, isn't it? Yeah, I just love this kind of stuff. Oh, what is that? Yeah, this is so nice. I might hang out here for a couple minutes before I get back out in the car. Well, it's an interesting looking house. Looks like they may be working on refurbishing it. Those look like new windows in there, don't they? Well, let's hope so. That house is worth being restored. Let me give you a median home value here. $175,600. Well, I think I've shown you everything here, everyone. So let's head to the next town. Well, I'm making my way into the small town of Le Center, Minnesota. And as you can see, it's trying to rain on me. Very nice little houses here already. Yeah, this rain's trying to come down. I'll do the best I can, guys. All right. Let's check out this downtown real quick. Because it looks pretty awesome. Median age here is 36, by the way. US is 39, so a little bit younger town. 51% male, 49% female. That is the gender breakdown. This is a county seat, and it has, that is to say, the town has a beautiful county courthouse. So we're going to go take a look at it first because it's right there. You can't miss it. But I'm going to get out on foot for that. Le Center is the county seat for Le Sueur County here in Minnesota. This county courthouse was built in 1896. This is Richardsonian Romanesque architecture. My very favorite style. This building is in beautiful condition. You would never guess that it's about 130 years old. It looks amazing. Well, there's a supermarket here called, is it Radermachers or Radermachers? I have never heard of this particular supermarket. Well, I'm not sure where I'm heading now, but I better show you a map. Here it is. And then population history. Peak population last census, 2517. Yeah. Well, this looks like it is a dead end. So I better turn around. Well, the sun's trying to come out. I am heading into downtown from the other direction. As I make my way there, let's do ethnic breakdown real quick. 71% white, 28% Hispanic. And then there's less than half percentages of Native American and black, and the rest is mixed race. Yeah, there's a church here. St. Paul Lutheran. It's quite beautiful, isn't it? Median household income is $66,864 a year. That is $12.86 a week. Pretty good living. Poverty 6.8 overall. School-age children 0. Wow. 65 and older 12%. Yeah, those are very good poverty rates. Cost of living is pretty good, 91. Housing is a 75. Again, healthcare, 4th town in a row, 111. Healthcare seems to be something that is expensive here in this part of Minnesota. All right. It's beautiful houses. Let me give you a median home value, $189,800. Here is the post office for the town. Always like to show you the post office, of course. My guess is this is the top employer in town. So Casey's right there. Someone let us know, a resident, a local. What is a Winco? Winco Generators, says on the sign. Interesting. All right, everyone, so that's going to be the end of this part of the video. Up next, I'm going to grab Nicole and we're going to poke around Minneapolis for a bit. And, of course, have dinner at a local restaurant there in the city. So, hang tight. That's coming up next. All right, we are in Minneapolis. I have Nicole with me.
Hey.
We are entering George Floyd Square. Yeah, this is where the death of George Floyd happened. We're not going to, of course, give you any politics about it. We're just going to show it to you. That's it. Nicole wanted to see it.
Yeah, I've never seen it before.
I came here about 3 years ago. But anyway, yeah, this is Cup Foods right here. This is exactly where it happened, right in front of the store.
Wow, look at all that.
Yeah, Cup Foods, that's where it happened. And well, as you all know, when the incident happened, it was the genesis, this very spot, for unrest across the country, even across the world. So it's a place of history. That's why we're taking a quick look at it. I'm going to show it to you. I've read that they are trying to create a memorial here. Let me spit that word out. And make it kind of like Lorraine Motel in Memphis. We'll see if that happens. The city feels like they need to do something about the place, but nobody can come to any agreement. Anyway, yeah, let's turn around and take one more quick look at it. We are coming in from the other direction. Let's take another quick look, shall we? Cup Foods, that stands for Chicago, oh, I forgot now, something Foods.
I thought it said Unity Foods on the outside of it.
Yeah,
it
see the
says
sign
Unity Foods.
on the building there?
Unity
Cup
Foods.
Foods Deli, Western Union Chicken.
Oh, okay. Cup Foods.
Cup Foods, yes.
Okay.
So, yeah, right there is where it happened, at that spot. All that craziness. Something.
Yeah.
And this is what it looks like today. Okay. Well, we're going to head into downtown next.
Okay.
Well, we are in downtown Minneapolis, and that is the Mississippi River. Normally, you can go out on this thing right here, but they've got it closed off. They're working on it. Let's see, I got Nicole. It's raining today.
And it's cold. I'm just wondering when spring comes to Minneapolis.
Well, yesterday when I was out and about, and you guys, if you saw the earlier part of the video, you remember, it was like mid-70s. But I was thinking to myself, I think it's going to turn. Yeah, it's a lot colder today. It's like 53, 54 degrees. And the ice cold wind.
Yeah.
Even though the wind's not bad here. But anyway, yeah, Minneapolis, city of lakes. Really should be called City of Water, because water is the very lifeblood of the city. That's why it's here. Mostly because of mills. Late 1800s, this became the top flour mill city in the world, as well as lumber. And you can see evidence of it. There's Pillsbury right there. Pillsbury founded here, and corporate headquarters are here still to this day. And you got Gold Medal Flour here. And of course, the lumber mills here were huge. They harnessed the power of the river and made lumber to build cities like Bismarck, North Dakota, and Sioux Falls, South Dakota, and Wichita, Kansas, Omaha, Nebraska. Those cities were built with lumber from Minneapolis. All right, so this is where we're going to eat. This is a Ukrainian deli, it says, and sausage bakery. It's supposed to be really good. Yeah. I can't really pronounce that word. Anyway, there's Nicole over there. You may have noticed that her hair is different. She has brown hair now. Yeah, there she is walking with the umbrella. She can't really hack this weather. She, well, while I was laying around in Des Moines, we were there for a week, by the way, recovering from being poisoned, she decided she wanted to change her hair. So she did that. That is why she looks the way she does now. Just thought I'd let you know. Anyway, so East European Deli, Kramerzuk. Yeah, I know that's wrong. But I understand it is really good, so let's go check it out. What do we do? I guess maybe we go order up there, huh? Yeah, I don't think they have a wait staff like
Yeah, but
kind of restaurants.
I'd like to see what they have. I don't want to just pick something.
Yeah, let's go check what they have and we'll order some food. All right, so we have sat down with our food. Let's see. This is a kale salad.
That looks good.
Yeah, sunflower seeds and vinaigrette.
Let's try that.
And this is a Ukrainian sausage
That looks good as well.
with sauerkraut. This is a dessert. Chocolate cake. And this is a cabbage roll, right?
Yeah, that's a cabbage roll.
It's like filled with pork
Yeah, it is. I can't wait to give that a try.
and German potato salad.
German potato salad. And something I've always wanted to try is borscht.
Borscht. Yeah. It all looks really good, doesn't it?
Yes, it does.
Yeah. All right. You ready to try it?
Try this first.
Okay. Well, everyone, here's the thoughts on the food. My salad is really good. This borscht is fantastic. Loaded with meat. Nicole doesn't like it.
I don't like the broth.
She doesn't like the broth.
I'm disappointed in myself because I really wanted to like it, but I didn't like the broth.
I think it's delicious. Look at all that meat in there. Wow. It's fantastic.
Very good to me.
And my Ukrainian sausage is really good.
I keep
Even though I've only had 2 bites of it so far, Nicole has ate the rest. Nicole keeps eating my Ukrainian hot dog. It is that good.
All I'm eating today is pork. Oh my gosh, it's so bad.
Yeah. Haven't-
Because I really like this pork roll too. It's amazing. You got to see it from this side. Look how much pork is in there.
Yeah.
Look at that. It's filled with pork, and I think there's some rice in there. Yeah, I'd like this. This is very good.
Yeah, we're picking at that. We're going to save most of that for tonight, for dinner tonight. Of course, German potato salad. It's hard to mess that up. It's good.
And we just haven't,
Awesome sauerkraut.
We just haven't tried the German chocolate cake yet, though.
Oh, but I will be. I will be. I love German chocolate cake. But that all said, it's fantastic food, guys. It's really good.
And it's very reasonably priced too.
Yeah, it's not expensive. Let me tell you, first of all, this German chocolate cake is fantastic. I'm going to take it back to the room. I'm going to have the rest of it later tonight. And I'm not going to share it with Nicole either. Anyway, so here's the receipt. They don't give you paper, they give you an email receipt. Let you look at everything here. Tab is $58.23.
It's about as cheap as we go.
Yeah, that's very cheap for us. And it was really good food. And we ate most of it.
We had a good bit of
And
it.
these are our leftovers.
Yeah. Take it home, that sausage roll.
Hard to believe we ate almost all that food, but we did. Oh yeah.
Better get to the gym now, Joe.
We're going to have to get to the gym, yep. All right, everyone, that's going to be the end of this one. Up next, North Dakota.
All right.
We will see you in North Dakota.